Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the unboxing and first looks video of the OnePlus 9 Pro. You know, when it comes to Android phones, there are a million different options out there. You know, basically every day a new phone gets released, so it is very difficult, you know, to stay up to date. And that's also the reason why usually, you know, I do not review them. So why do I review the OnePlus 9 Pro and why do I test this one? Because as most of you know, most of the time I'm just using an iPhone 12 Pro, and usually I'm also an iPhone guy. But when it comes to the OnePlus 9 Pro, it has one very interesting thing, especially for us as being smartphone filmmakers, and that is that this phone is co-developed by Hasselblad. And you know, this is a traditional camera manufacturer that produces very high quality cameras. So I'm super curious to see how this phone actually stacks up compared to my iPhone, and actually just how good the quality really is. When it comes to the specs of this phone, this has some very decent ones. It has a 6.7-inch display with a resolution of 3216 by 1440. It has a 120 Hz display and so on. But you know, the most important thing for me is the camera, and especially the video function. This phone actually has 4 cameras. It has a main shooter that has 48 megapixel with an aperture of f1.8. It has an ultra wide angle lens with a whopping 50 megapixel and an aperture of f2.2. It has a telephoto lens with just 8 megapixels and an aperture of f2.4, and it also has a monochrome camera. But I would say we should not waste any more time, and we should hop into the box and see actually how it feels and how it looks. So unfortunately, I do not have a Peter McKinnon style cool unboxing knife, so you just have to bear with me. But I think we should still get this done. And let's lift the lid. And there it is. So there's the phone. There you can actually see the cameras. It's wrapped in a plastic. I'll just leave it as it is, and let's see what else we have in the box. We actually have a case, which is very nice. We have a wall charger with actually 65 watts, so this should charge very quickly. And we have a cable, a red one, which looks also pretty cool. And we also have, you know, some paperwork and some warranty stuff, quick start guide and so on. And also a little, you know, thing that we can, you know, use to pop up the SIM tray. But I would say let's get this out of the way and let's get to the main thing. Let's go to the phone. So let's lift the plastic lid. So, you know, first impression holding this phone, it feels actually really solid. You know, the build materials, I actually don't know what this is made of, but it kind of feels like metal. I think it's not, but it, you know, it has a cold feeling like a metal phone or like aluminum or something like this. And yeah, it's a pretty long phone. You know, it reminds me somewhat of the Galaxy Note 20. But yeah, I would say let's turn it on and actually check out the cameras. So we just came back from our first shooting with the OnePlus 9 Pro. And I have to say, image quality wise, it looks very good, especially the 8K, of course. You know, it's nothing mind-blowing, you know, it's not like night and day better compared to anything else that I have seen before. But there was one thing that was absolutely horrible. And you know, we are here in Austria and it's April and it's pretty cold outside. But you know, we were mounting the phone onto the gimbal and we were walking outdoors. And the moment we were walking outdoors, you know, the lenses, the main camera and also the ultra wide angle lens, both were foggy. They were actually steamy, and I'll just play you a clip of what the shots were looking like. And I thought, man, you know, this has to be a joke because this is a phone that actually costs just about $1,000. And you know, there I expect quality, especially since this is a Hasselblad camera, or at least they were working together. You know, I would expect very high quality and especially also build quality. So, you know, after time it got better. The ultra wide actually never recovered, sort of. It had the steam inside all the time. With the main shooter, after a few minutes, I could get some pretty decent shots. But, you know, when it comes to the build quality, I have to say first impressions are, you know, as I've said before, it feels good in the hand. It's a solid built phone. But, you know, when it comes to shooting outdoors, I do not expect a phone of this price to have such problems. But you know, maybe this was just for the first time and there was something going on, I don't know. I will keep testing this phone. I will make a full review, especially focusing on smartphone filmmaking, and I of course will also make a comparison to my iPhone 12 Pro. But that's it for this video. That's it for the unboxing and for the first impressions video. And again, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so. And in case you have not seen our free webinar, because besides of this YouTube channel, we also do have an online course where we teach you guys how to film properly with your smartphones. We are Smartphone Filmmaking Pro. We currently have over 65 tutorials and well over 7 hours of super high valuable content inside our course. We teach you everything that you need to know when it comes to the technical aspects, to creative aspects, also to the editing part on a computer, but also directly on your smartphone. And of course, it does not matter if you use an Android phone or an iOS device. In case you're interested, make sure to watch our totally free webinar where I share the top 5 secrets to shooting cinematic videos with your smartphone. So sign up now and I'll see you inside the webinar.